Alrighty, we should be live. We should be live right now. Um, Let me just see. Yes. And yes, there is a water spout possible in Florida, possibly even a tornado. There was a water spout on this storm that is now moving into the Panama City area, Panama City, Florida. So you guys need to be making sure that you're staying safe and away from windows. Again, that means lowest floor possible. We also have two severe thunderstorm warnings in Missouri. Again, this is a absolutely huge area that we have right now. Um, but yes, this has a history of producing water spouts, as you can see right here. That is the first water spout. It you know made. That's the first one it spawned. Um, However, well, we didn't go live for that because nobody lives in the ocean, so there wasn't really a point of going live. Now we are going live. So let me just set things up and we should be going. Okay. Again, we have a potential tornado, a tornado threat moving into this area. The rotation has really died down pretty much as soon as it got onto here, but we'll still be making sure. For now, since that doesn't look good, since that doesn't look too bad, let's go to these severe thunderstorm warnings because these are moving into quite the populated area of Springfield. Which one is it? Springfield, Missouri. So this could be quite dangerous. Again, this is for small hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This one over here is going to be allowed to expire, as I don't really see anything with these storms. Now we have another marine statement. This is going to be off the coast of Florida with the water spout potential. I don't see much rotation on this, so. But again, this is off the coast of Florida, I believe. Yeah, that's right behind this one. And again, today we have a slight risk of severe weather. We are going live pretty early. It's 6:55 a.m. Um, but just want to let you guys know of the tornado threat moving into the Panama City area. Panama City is quite a large area. How much? How many people live in Panama City? I think it's like 100,000. It's a lot of people live in Panama City. Um, yeah, it's 32,000. 32,000 people are at risk right now. Again, we have a tornado possible in Florida. I wasn't really expecting this, but it is possible. The rotation on the storm has died down, but it is still keeping that hook shape very faintly, but you can kind of see it right there. All right. And remember, this is live. This isn't pre-recorded or anything. You can send in chat. Look, I'm going to send in a chat. Hello. And it will display. Yep, it will display on there. So that's how you guys know this isn't pre-recorded or anything. And if you guys are wondering why this isn't a severe thunderstorm warning down here near Panama City, well, it's because there's not a pretty big wind and there is no hail, but that could change. And again, if a tornado warning is issued for your area, seek shelter. Fun fact, this isn't even in a tornado risk today. The tornado risk for today is in I think it's like in Tennessee. No, it's in Missouri. It's in Missouri, Kentucky, Illinois, and Indiana. So that is the main tornado risk for today. So yeah, that's where we have both of our severe thunderstorm warnings. This one is going to be allowed to expire. This one is still going to continue and probably will be extended unless these storms weaken. If you're, what's over here? If you're in this severe thunderstorm warning, Osage Beach, Eldon, Laurie, Versailles, Tipton, you guys are completely good. You guys are good. If you guys live in near these areas, then you are fine. But if you are down here near Springfield, so Bolivar, Stockton, Dadeville, Morrisville, Pleasant Hope, Buffalo, and Ash Grove, you guys are you guys still need to be getting away from windows as these windstorms could blow around unsecured objects and could break your windows. It can happen. Wait, what is that? Hold on. Okay, I thought I just saw a tornado. Never mind. By the way, the storm near Buffalo is looking like it could do. Well, we may have just had an unwarned tornado here. Probably not, but we might have. The storm near Buffalo actually has a hook echo now, so we need to be watching for this storm. But this is not your typical line of storms. These are just a bunch of storms. This has a double hook echo. I see one here and then a tiny one here. So we need to be watching out for that. Is this? It's not rotating yet, but we will have to watch that. And as you can see, there's kind of just like pop-up storms here. There's your occasional like thunderstorms. Most of these are not that strong. None of these are actually strong except like these. These aren't even producing any hail. These are just producing wind. So I need to update that title because there's no longer a possible tornado in Florida. It's looking unlikely. Okay. Yeah, now that storm up there and that thunderstorm warning up there has been canceled. This might be doing something. This might produce some wind later on. It's not looking that strong right now. Maybe 20 miles an hour just by eyeballing it, but that could do something. By velocity, winds are sometimes a lot higher, as sometimes peak winds can occur between velocity scans, so the velocity radar can't actually scan them. That's why when you see a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-an-hour winds like this, it usually says 30 miles an hour, 38, 40, 20, because a lot of the wind that is actually being measured occurs between velocity scans. So, yeah, that's why you guys need to be watching out. This, we're waiting for a radar scan. We should get one at around 7:06. That's when they usually come around, and so about 1 minute. And yes, it's currently 7:04. So that is kind of very early for there to be severe weather. You usually see them around 3 o'clock. But again, this is our first live coverage that we have ever done on YouTube. We usually do them on Twitch. Now, we're still going to be doing our live coverage on Twitch, but we're also going to be doing it on YouTube. So that's cool. So if you want to go to our live streams, again, you go to the channel, you go to the live section, then you click live severe weather coverage, and then it will show you the stream. Again, this storm near Buffalo could be doing something. We should be getting a new radar scan any second now, by the way. Any second now. But Buffalo needs to be seeking shelter. Or not seeking shelter, but Buffalo needs to be on watch in case a tornado does develop, as it is possible. We just got the latest radar scan. This storm isn't looking as dangerous as before. However, it could still produce heavy rain, flooding. It could produce flooding downpours. It's always possible. Heavy rain, again, some wind. This will produce some wind, maybe 30, 40 miles an hour. Probably around 30. What's this? Okay. Again, if you're in a severe thunderstorm warning, stay away from windows, as hail can strike your windows and wind can blow around stuff into your windows. It's possible. And remember, if there is a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, we will be the first to notify you. They are going to allow the severe thunderstorm warning to expire in around 7 minutes, as this storm does not look as significant as it was before. The severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Dallas, southwestern Cedar, Polk, northwestern Greene, and eastern Dade counties will expire at 7:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. The storms which have prompted the warning have weakened below severe limits and no longer pose an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. However, gusty winds and heavy rain are still possible with these thunderstorms. So, remember, nothing severe anymore. They are going to allow this to expire. But remember, some heavy rain, very small hail, and wind is possible with this. We do have flooding over here. This is God's indicated. I don't really see anything too bad. But remember, if you're in a flash flood warning, you need to, again, don't drive on flooded roadways. That's the number one rule. Don't drive on flooded roadways. Now, that there looks like to be no. Let's check up on that storm back here, actually. Yeah, this does not look like it will produce a tornado anymore. Again, right before this hit land, this was actually looking pretty major. Not anymore, though. So this looks like. This doesn't look like it will pose much of a risk. Flooding rain, small hail, and some gusty winds are still possible with this storm, however. So, hail up to half an inch in diameter, and wind up to 40 miles an hour. It will still be possible. This warning will expire in 5 minutes. I expect them to expand the warning, or at least issue a new one for Lynn Haven, Florida. And then this storm doesn't look. I don't really know why this has a special weather statement on it. I mean, I don't know why this is a special marine warning. Other than flooding rain and maybe some very weak winds, really looks nothing looks too likely with this storm. Uh, yeah, I don't think anything is happening with this storm. But again, it is pretty hard to detect tornadoes on radar. With correlation coefficient, there's nothing for them to pick up, so there really is no point of using it. The only thing that they can really pick up is like fish and other sea stuff, but that won't really get detected on correlation coefficient. It's very rare. That's why water spouts are hard to be detected. The only really way that you can actually know if they're on the ground or not is by spotter report. Again, the severe thunderstorm warning near Springfield is going to be allowed to expire. If you are in the severe thunderstorm warning, you are officially safe to, you don't have to be away from windows anymore, as this is not looking too bad anymore. Again, Bolivar, Buffalo, Stockton, Ash Grove, if you live near there, you're completely fine. The only places that will actually really receive anything in this warning are Bolivar and Buffalo. But you guys won't receive anything significant, just some wind and some rain. Again, we do have a slight risk of severe weather today and a 2% tornado threat. We have a 15% wind risk and a chance for some actually quite large hail, up to the size of baseball. Now, I don't really think there. I don't think we're gonna see. I mean, all we've really seen is just some really, really low end days of severe weather. Of course, we have had tornado warnings, but not um, not anything major. I mean, on July 4th, we had like 60 severe thunderstorm warnings. That's actually like one of the most I think we've had. That is the most we've had all year. 60. We had like 65 severe thunderstorm warnings. It's like the most we've had in like pretty much I think this decade. Other than that, we haven't had anything major in the ways of tornadoes. We currently do have a super typhoon, I believe. I don't know if it still is. I don't know if you guys heard about this super typhoon Bobby. It impacted Guam. Yeah, that was really bad. We couldn't really go live for it. It's not really in the U.S. But maybe we could expand this to international coverage. I mean, we do Canadian coverage. We've never done it before, but if there is a tornado in Canada, I will. I mean, I can. Let me update the title real quick. Let me update the title real quick. Again, we did have a water spout, actually. Again, we did have a water spout, actually. Yeah, for those who are just tuning in, yes, we did have a water spout. It was off the coast of Florida. That storm weakened right as it went onto the shore, however. Yeah, for those who are just tuning in, yes, we did have a water spout. It was off the coast of Florida. That storm weakened. We currently do not have a severe thunderstorm warning anymore, so let me change this down to do we have one for this normal flash flood? No, I guess not. We have flash flood emergency. I guess I'm gonna have to create flash flood. All right, this should now say flash flood warning. I'm checking the screen and it does. Okay. So, yes, we do have two flash flood warnings. The first one is in Missouri, and the other one is in Kansas and Missouri. This one is in Kansas City. And the other one is near Osceola, Collins, Appleton City. All right. Honestly, I'm not seeing much right now. Therefore, I am going to end the stream. Honestly, I'm not seeing much. I am going to end the stream. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Again, if there's anything active, tornadoes, severe weather, major flash flooding, then I will go live. I might make the next forecast today. I don't really think I will, honestly, because it's just been so quiet. I don't really see the point in making a forecast. I will make a forecast when the next big event comes. Remember, stay weather aware. If there's a tornado warning issued and I can't cover it, still take shelter. I will see you guys in the next live stream or forecast. Bye. If there's a tornado warning issued and I can't cover it, still take shelter. I will see you guys in the next live stream.